Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. And already we're underway here. Oh, that's fabulous. That is good strength. Akanji with a definite fell there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, Peter, when you're up against a speedster, you've got to get to him early and not let him get into his stride, and they're just not doing that.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No, there's no going past him this time. Haaland. Oh, no question, that's a foul. That's a little off target. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now, that looks a decent ball. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, Peter, I've been hugely impressed with what I've seen so far from this guy, Jude Bellingham. You don't become a regular at one of Europe's leading teams at 17 unless you're very, very special. And he's the epitome of, if you're good enough, you're old enough.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. De Bruyne showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Zielinski is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And the pass is intercepted. De Bruyne. And it's Kovacic. Doku. He's shifting through the gears here. Shot could be on. De Bruyne unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Gets his pass away.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Kovacic. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. Great ball. There's the shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
It's their second corner of the game. Bernardo Silva with the short one. Kovacic. Now it's Kovacic. Doku. Rodri, played out to the left flank. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, not quite. Danger averted for now. Nicely weighted ball. Foden. Now there's a... Zielinski! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Rodri. And it's De Bruyne. Passing is crisp and sharp. Haaland! Same again, same outcome.
They're just lacking a cutting edge, Peter, and while that's fairly obvious, the rest of their attacking play is actually quite good.
And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Bernardo Silva. Now it's Haaland.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
He's gone forward. Well read, nice interception. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Looking for the run. Now it's Mbappe. And the shot! He's scored!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer.
And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Inter Milan break the deadlock.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Oh, important interception. So, third corner of the game. Bernardo Silva goes short. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. Corner number 4 coming up here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
That's a decent clearance. Kovacic. Now it's Rodri. The referee's awarded a free kick. Half-time nearly with us. They will be desperate not to concede here. And this an opportunity to pull level. De Bruyne! And that is quite wonderful! That is a gem! An absolute... And that'll be the final action of the first half. A pretty decent watch this, and each side has contributed in equal part. A couple of very good goals for the crowd to enjoy, and a game which is right on the edge. At half-time, it's 1 each. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
It's been a really good watch, but I think the managers will be looking for that extra bit of organisation and focus now, just to try and get a little control on this game.
So both teams heading off for the break. An interesting game has brewed up here, hoping perhaps for a little bit more from both parties in the second half, but the score at half-time is 1-1. And we're already back underway here. No changes at the interval from either side. Over to the left. Foden. Now somewhat off target. Doku. And Kovacic. Haaland. And it's Bernardo Silva.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Works it forward. Ruben Dias gets across to intercept that. Doku. That has been slung wide.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Stood up well to him there. And now a sudden chance to counter. Out of play for a throw. Doku. That is a great ball. De Bruyne.
The attendance for this match
Here's Haaland. Oh, good spread. Over to the other side. Doku. In with the challenge. Shifted upfield. Spread neatly. Mbappe was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Can he spark a counter here? Looking for options for movement. He is through here. This might spell Tain. Big chance! Oh, he's really drilled it.
Bernardo Silva just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Mbappe chasing after it. No, that's been intercepted. Foden. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Foden. Haaland. Doku. He's got away. Doku!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Akanji wins the duel this time. Out to the right. Foden will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foden, he's played him through. Mbappe! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Well, maybe the tension around this game played a part in that, because he should have put them ahead then.
Substitution on the field. Number 11.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on the field is number 19. Substitution.
That is a little undercooked. Now it's Neymar.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Bernardo Silva. And it's De Bruyne. Could move up a gear here. Nicely spread. Son Heung-min. Bernardo Silva. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And here's Neymar. Oh, well played, well played. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Listen, the fans haven't given up on this by any means. They still believe it can be won.
Rice cuts it out. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Spread out to the left.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Good read, needed to be. Rice gets
There will be
rid
1
without
minute
sophistication.
at a time.
Bernardo Silva.
Foden really added the width there thanks to his willingness.
Bernardo Silva! And that will be the final act. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of
Well, a very good evening to you wherever you are. I do hope that you can join me in appreciating this truly beautiful evening, a night that is absolutely ideal for a game of football. The scenes here really are something, a beautiful picture under the floodlights. Traffic and transport round here, not the kindest, but Inzaghi! Oh, split-second reaction.
Filippo Inzaghi actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Santos with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's been taken short. Has a go! And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Doku. He's found a way past. Oh, that's fabulous. Kovacic. Doku.
Well, Peter, this is a game where I really don't think I need to spell out who I'm expecting to provide the sparks. The name is Diego Maradona. Not just footballing.
Little doubt, that is a foul. Players have gathered round and they are clearly concerned.
Yeah, we guessed that this scenario could take place because he's up against pace.
Bernardo Silva. Here's Rodri. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's through here. And here's Inzaghi. Ruben Dias did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. White. Look at the... He's had a hit! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. De Bruyne. Oh, good spread. Foden. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. And it's Kovacic. And here's De Bruyne. And he welcomes it in. Picked out, and the finish! Rodri. Rui Costa. Rodri gets across to intercept that. Back into the middle. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. Over to the left. And it's... Goes in for the header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Well, that is one way to stop him. Bernardo Silva goes steaming forward. Can he get it through? Might be danger here. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. Or good read. Doku. And it's Kovacic. Filippo Inzaghi. It's Inzaghi! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, one sloppy lapse like that can do a lot of damage, and it was triggered by the closing down.
Foden. Now it's De Bruyne. No, that's been intercepted. Now it's Haaland. Kovacic. Bernardo Silva. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike. And so we have the first set piece of the game. That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Akanji cuts it out. And it's Neymar. Rui Costa. Now it's Inzaghi. Rodri, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Maradona, great chance! Goal! Santos!
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Santos, draw first blood here.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that has been cleared. Done delicately. Looking for a corner. Corner number 2 then. Rui Costa plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. Maradona proving dependable as ever. Another terrific day at the office for him.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
Shifted it to the flank. Great defending, strong and determined. He's in plenty of space here. And that interception was most necessary. Now it's Kovacic. Mbappe. So what can they make of this? Mbappe. Rui Costa. He is through here. And there is the half-time whistle. Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time because, in truth, they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
There's the start of the second half.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
Massive lead! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri. And that's been intercepted. Rodri. Oh, good ball. That is a great ball. Maradona does have his name on the score sheet, of course. No, that was never going to make it. Threads one in. And he's on his way! Can he finish? He's free, he has got space. Now, who's going to be first to this? Great challenge, time to perfection. Still chasing the game, trailing by 1. He's looking wide.
That's good play from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. That's good play. It's out for a goal kick. Played back in. And the shot's on here.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
8.904 espectadores.
Haaland. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And he's going to have his name taken. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Foden. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Santos do have a chance to counter here. Maradona! They want to be quick to recover this. And he has kept it out somehow.
Maradona is offering a wry smile there.
Santos have their third corner. Rui Costa with the short one. Oh, sweet feet. And now they can spring out of defence. Rodri, your impression so far, Jim?
Well, the time has arrived to start taking risks. They may well be happy just to level this.
Now it's De Bruyne.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And here's Neymar. Filippo Inzaghi. Kovacic.
This is the time you need that pace.
Looking for options for movement. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Maradona. Filippo Inzaghi. And he's surging through. Now the finish! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Bernardo Silva. For De Bruyne. Ruben Dias. That has been slung wide. Now, can he find a finish? And the counter is on. Kovacic. And smartly reclaimed. Played out towards the right wing. Foden. He's found a way through. Now there's a fine ball.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Into the last 5 minutes. Now it's Kovacic. Foden. Plenty to aim at here. Towering header! And it's in! They have stolen level at the last!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Substituição no time do Santos.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. All square again into the dying minutes.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Para a entrada de camisa 17, camisa 7, camisa 30, camisa 2.
Kyle Walker, nicely spread. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Distributed tidily.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Cleared without complication. Nicked it back promptly. And time is up. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better. Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening.
Hello,
as you can
everybody,
see, there's
and
been
welcome
a
to
terrific
today's
atmosphere
match.
here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Danielson. Oh, this is a very good run. And that's been won straight back. So Danielson's getting a start here.
Well, it's hardly a surprise, Peter, when you consider just how much natural ability he has.
It's great for us.
Yeah, and let's hope we get to see the best of this mercurial talent.
Well, it's just a delight to watch, isn't he, when he's making those runs?
Yeah, and in this day and age where inverted wingers are the norm, he's someone who can hark back to the old days.
And that is out and behind. It's a good block. And we have our very first corner. Big header! That's a half-decent try.
Rodri did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Foden. Rodri. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Oh, what can he finish? Goal! Al Hilal! And Al Hilal are in front. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
Al Hilal break the deadlock.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kovacic.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Haaland. Kovacic. Akanji. Here's Doku. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Aim forwards. And it's De Bruyne. He can run onto that. De Bruyne is sporting a guilty look after that.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's De Bruyne. And that's a superb pass. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Chiesa. And he's picked out the run. Rodri wins the duel this time. Akanji. Passing is crisp and sharp. Akanji makes the interception. 30 minutes gone. Ruben Neves. Played out to the left flank. Great hit! Oh, that is very close.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Haaland. De Bruyne. And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. De Bruyne. Now it's De Bruyne. Rodri.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Terrific header! He scored! A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, at 1-0, this contest was still nicely poised, but now...
He's had a hit!
Al Hilal are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Doku. And that's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Kovacic. Passing nice and neat. It's a really well-measured ball. Played in by Foden. And the shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, good read. Kovacic. De Bruyne. Haaland. He's got the shot away! He's fizzed it forward. And we hit half-time. What do you look back on the first 45 minutes?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first half success with another show of strength?
Featuring our guest performers today.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, this half might require them to produce a plan A, B and C. Levelling the score is easier said than done, but that will be the target. Get back on terms and then use that momentum to go again.
Haaland. De Bruyne. Now it's Haaland. He's shifting through the gears here. Some resolute defending there. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! The second half sparks straight into life.
Bernardo Silva very cleverly provided the return ball there, and it made all the difference in the creation of that goal. I don't want to take anything away from the finish, but the pass was really key.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Scoring early in this half just takes the pressure off now and allows them a chance to be a bit more patient in trying to level things up.
Rodri. Out to the left it goes. Oh, that's fabulous. He's looking to set free a runner. No way through, so back it comes.
Well, that'll certainly improve their mood. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Goes for the header! It's anyone's ball now.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Haaland. Kyle Walker. Played back in. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That has been slung wide. Kyle Walker. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Haaland. Rodri. Goes looking wide. He's found a way through. Header! It's a loose ball. In he goes again. Really well taken goal. What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, look, it's often the timing of the jump that dictates what you can do with any header, and if you get it slightly wrong, then you'll struggle, but that was beautifully met, it really was.
And now he has two.
Substitution on the field. Number 5, Chiesa. Coming on to replace him is number 15, Messi.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. This place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. And already we're underway here. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he showed the very best qualities.
Time after time, it is a tale of the extraordinary, and we've come to expect the extraordinary from him.
We have.
Now it's Doku. He is through here. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bernardo Silva. Good driving run. Kyle Walker. Played back in. Oh, what a ball! Nothing significant to report up to this point, but we are still very early in the game.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Well, that's been cut out, well played. De Bruyne, distributed tidily.
Yeah, the crowd have tried to spark some excitement, but to no avail. This needs something explosive.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Kovacic. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Messi. He's looking to set free a runner. That is good alertness. And it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He's beaten the offside trap. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Foden. Now it's De Bruyne. That's an excellent interception. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's De Bruyne.
This is the time you need that pace.
Mbappe. Gundogan. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And he's away. Mbappe! And he nearly went all the way.
Messi can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
He's shifting through the gears here. Great hit! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Good read, needed to be. Still waiting for the game's first breakthrough goal. Now it's Haaland. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Looking for the runner. And Messi! Goal! Bayern Munich! And Bayern Munich take the lead. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Bayern Munich take the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
That is a great pick out. And he's found a way past. There's the hit! And it's in! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Bayern Munich grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Doku. Defending was strong and firm. There's the whistle for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
Substitution on the field. Number 11, Kovacic.
There's the start of the second
Coming
half.
on the field is number
Look, before they
19.
might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they...
Hits one! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is extended still further. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
3-0 and things are stopped. Big chance! They've scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
Mbappe with the foul. Ruben Dias, and it's Bernardo Silva. Pedri. Well seen, saw that coming. Not the most accurate pass. Akanji. Bernardo Silva. Pedri.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
That has ended up in no man's land. And the counter is on. Mbappe. Well timed, excellent interception. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Interesting ball. Foden. Now that's well seen too. And here's the chance to counter. He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Doku. Robertson. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And it's Bernardo Silva. Haaland! Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he?
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Mbappe. Doku. De Bruyne. Griezmann defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Pedri just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.